On today's episode, we are counting down the top 5 myths of ASD. So join me in counting down these myths. And now it's time for Rolling with the... Well, g'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Rolling with the Spectrum. Before we move on to today's topic, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for having already subscribed, and a huge shout out to those of you who are new to this channel. Like I was saying, without you guys, I can't make this channel, so please help us like and subscribe. Remember, tell your friends, your families, your co-workers, your unco-workers, you name it, tell everybody you can to help me build this channel up above 1,000 subscribers so we can get some merch rolling out, guys. Piss this hat off and get a quokka on it or something. What do you reckon? Like and subscribe if you want to. Okay, but for those of you who don't know me, my aim is to raise awareness on autism, help give our ASD children in the world a better chance to integrate with the rest of the community, the world, you name it. You know, I want to take this channel places and help get ASD on the map for all the right reasons and break down any stigmas that we may have with ASD. So again, thank you for liking and subscribing. Let's roll on with the channel. Okay, today's episode is about 5 common myths on autism. I'm going to count them down from number 5 down to number 1 on the list. So here we go, myth number 5. Number 5 on the list. So, all autistic people have savant skills, like the Rain Man. Do they? Well, unlike the Rain Man, not all people can recite the phone book or tell anyone they meet what day of the week they were born on. Certainly some people can do amazing memories and feats, but this isn't common for autistic people. Many children on the spectrum share some strengths such as being visual learners, have good visual memory. These strengths can actually help the children navigate proper in the world. So there's bang, number 5, debunked. Okay, number 4 on the list now is, the myth is autism is caused by bad parenting. Well, that could be questionable, but no, sorry, it isn't just bad parenting and will not help any child, but will not cause autism. So if you think you're a bad parent, because a lot of us do get told we're bad parents, especially when our kids have meltdowns in the shops, put them straight. Tell them to, you know what. Okay, many parents feel they're not great at being parents because their children do not respond to them as typically developed children do. Yeah, kids be kids. They all got a little bit of naughtiness about them, I guess. However, today I had to put up with a bloody big meltdown. That's why I got the earring in today, got ripped out. Lucky it was the back and the earring popped off, not actually ripped out my ear. Okay, made me feel like shit, but you know what? It is what it is. We'll roll on with the spectrum, I guess. So yeah, not only on the spectrum, however, we can become excellent parents for our children. Always give them a safe place, even if they have a meltdown and you think they're the worst child in the world at the time. Give them a hug, give them a cuddle, make sure that you provide them the safest space possible, and I cannot stress that enough, guys. Parents out there, you're all doing a top-notch job. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Alrighty. So halfway through the list now, we have myth number 3. Children with autism cannot learn. Sometimes I wish that was true, but unfortunately it's not. Their intellect's actually pretty good. Most of them are. So anyway, so they absolutely can. They will need to learn, well, I will need to learn how to teach them well. A vast majority of children will improve with therapy, whatever type that is. If you got funding for it, let's hope this new Thriving Kids will do these kids good and get the training, the therapy, the aid, the whatever they need to succeed in life. For some individuals, learning can be a challenge as a result of slower progress. Still, things can change and lives can improve. Slowly and steady, so long as the family and teachers are present and use effective teaching methods. Don't know what it's like in your area, WA. I think good, could be better. However, I've seen my daughter for this year alone go from not reading anything to getting through pages in books now. That is a positive thing to see. Let me know if you have seen some magnificent changes with your children in the autistic spectrum with regards to learning or reading, maths, writing, you name it. Pop a comment down in the comment section if you can relate to this topic here. Alright, we know they can learn. Some of them learn pretty quick, some are pretty smart, and some can even manipulate the hell out of you to get what they want, the little shits can. But hey, we love them, that's who they are. Help them out, and I think in the long run they'll help you out. So halfway through the list now, we have myth number 3. Children with autism cannot learn. Sometimes I wish that was true, but unfortunately it's not. Their intellect's actually pretty good. Most of them are. So anyway, so they absolutely can. They will need to learn, I will need to learn how to teach them well. A vast majority of children will improve with therapy, whatever type that is. If you got funding for it, let's hope this new thriving kids will do these kids good and get the training, the therapy, the aid, the whatever they need to succeed in life. For some individuals, learning can be a challenge as a result of slower progress. Still, things can change and lives can improve. Slowly and steady, so long as the family and teachers are present and use effective teaching methods. Don't know what it's like in your area, WA. I think good, could be better. However, I've seen my daughter for this year alone go from not reading anything to getting through pages in books now. That is a positive thing to see. Let me know if you have seen some magnificent changes with your children in the autistic spectrum with regards to learning or reading, maths, writing, you name it. Pop a comment down in the comment section if you can relate to this topic here. Alright, we know they can learn. Some of them learn pretty quick, some are pretty smart, and some can even manipulate the hell out of you to get what they want, the little shits can. But hey, we love them, that's who they are. Help them out, and I think in the long run they'll help you out. Myth number 2. This may relate to me, but I'm not on the spectrum, apparently. Haven't been tested, I do not know. But people with autism don't want to make friends. Sometimes I don't want to make friends, but like I said, I haven't been tested, so I don't know if I'm autistic or just don't like people. However, I do love you people, so please keep watching the channel. I love yous. Keep liking, subscribing, telling your friends and everyone to get on board and raise awareness for our children with autism. But in most cases, it's simply not true. Some children and adults are very social. Some choose to avoid other people, like most of us, to a great extent, but the majority of children and adults on the spectrum want and like to socialise. Little example of this, next door neighbours, Christmas time, had a bit of a party in the front yard. One of the adults had autism, and mate, he had the life of the party. Really good lad to chat to. Obviously they had their niche topics that they learn quite quick. Here's the sport, straight down my alley right there. Had a good chat with him over a couple of beers while playing cricket at the front. But many children do struggle with socialising and social activities and don't understand social rules. I'm going through that at the moment with my little one, trying to teach her different social rules, aspects, things that kids do and don't in the playground that doesn't sometimes compute or sit well with her. Like, where can we go from here? Things can seem too hard, but when, we explain certain steps to them. The children learn like anyone else. Being social also make people on the spectrum feel very anxious, especially if they have had bad experiences in the past. Can also relate to that. But if the desire is there to connect with other people, then obviously they will get the courage up and fit in and do what they need to do and socialise successfully with other people. Again, if you guys had any dealings with this or want to raise any topics, throw a comment down in the comment section. Now for number 1. So I read this one and I was a bit apprehensive as to read it out because I don't know where people stand on the whole vaccinating their child thing. It's each to their own. I am not judging 100% here. If your kid is vaccinated, yes, good. If your kid isn't, yes, good. That's a parental prerogative, not mine or me or anyone else to judge. But the number 1 here is autism is caused by vaccinations, okay? Many large scale, so that is the myth. The fact here is many large scale gold standard scientific studies have been done and there is simply no scientific evidence to support this. Okay, like I said, each to their own on this one. I am just reading from the show notes that I got. I've done a bit of research on through Autism Awareness Australia website. Anyone in Australia needs to see or go to a website, I guess that's it. I'm not being sponsored by them in any way, just throwing a disclaimer out there right now. So autism is a complex and seems to be caused by many different combinations of genetics, environmental influences. Many parents are being secluded by the promise of a quick and easy answer and the promise of a sudden halt in autism or even quick cure. Sadly, it's lifelong and there is no cure for autism, but rest assured that enormous effects are being made to tease out the genes. Other factors to understand about autism better, provide therapy and support in a positive way for our kids. So there you go, take that one as it comes. I'll leave that one up to you guys out there. But like I said, just reading what the top 5 myths are and counting down from 5 to 1, and that was at number 1. So guys, that sums the show up to this afternoon, tonight, whatever you are, evening, I don't know. But thank you for listening. If you got to the end of the video, I'd like you to just throw a like and subscribe and a couple of comments down and a few thumbs up in the comment section if you can for me. And remember, tell your friends, family, workers, unclothed workers, you name it, tell everybody, and let's get this channel above 1,000 subscribers so I can start getting merch out to you guys if you guys are keen for a t-shirt, a hat, a beanie. Let's even go with some squishy toys, some sensory toys. The list is endless of what I'd like to get out to you guys to say thank you. So please show your thanks back by telling people about the channel and subscribing and doing what we can do on Facebook, on Instagram, on this social media here, YouTube, anything just to get the word out there for the channel, for the people out there with ASD. Let's make this world a better place for these guys. They need it. All right. Without any further ado, I'm out of here. It is a Friday where I am. I am going to have a couple of zero alcohol beers because I haven't been drinking for 2 months. Feel great. And remember guys, peace, love and autism.